It's part of my nature. Hello, Lindy.
Hi.
Ah, Kunjani.
Ngiyaphila, how are you?
I'm very, very well. Thank you for asking. Wow, what's wamuhle?
Ngiyabonga, ngigezile for abantu bakho. Phela uyazi masiku lockdown asigezi. So I thought, okay.
Vele kuthiwa abantu besifazane vele abakuthanda ukugeza, but I'm glad ugezile.
Yeah, no, I respect your viewers. Abantu bathenga idatha yabo ukuthi bazosibuka yabo, so I had to ngeza.
Isa. Ay nami ngihambile ngayokwenza ikhanda kancane, ngashave just for it.
Yes, sorry, I didn't get that. Someone tried calling me. Ngese.
No, I'm saying I also tried to shave as well, to cut my hair so that nami ngizoba muhle for wena.
Ngiyabonga. Thank you. And hello to everyone. Thank you all for joining.
First and foremost, Lindy, thank you very much for honoring our invite. We appreciate this moment. We appreciate this time with you.
Thank you guys. I know some guys are sending me DMs, but sister Stella, please avail yourself. So I'm here now. Play nice, guys. Play nice.
Now we'll try to behave. Lindy, a lot of people, they don't know that you are a church girl.
I am. I'm a church girl. How about Tamazi, guys? Hey, I'm all about God, family, my career, my love life, my friends. But yeah, I'm a big I think there's a huge difference between a church goer, you know, and I'm a person, you know. I don't go to church that often because of my line of work, as you can imagine. I'm on weekends, but whenever you get time, I mean, you pray every day, you pray anyway, you know. So yeah, not so much a church go. I'm something I once or twice a month in Konzweni. If I'm going like to the Sunday service, I usually go to a Monday night prayer, you know. But yeah,
Okay.
I feel like I wouldn't be who and what I am today if it wasn't for His grace, you know. And
Wow.
I'm aware, everything I have, you know, all the glory belongs to Him. You know, that's why you never become complacent or you take anything for granted, because everything we have.
Wow, amen to that. Amen to that. How is Matt doing?
Family is great. I think for me, lockdown has been somewhat of a blessing in disguise, because I hardly ever spend time with family, you know. I jumped straight into netball for like 3 months, so you're never around. So this period has just given me time, you know, to spend it with family, and I'm so grateful, because in corner, you know, I'm that girl. But
yeah,
you cook and everything. So yeah.
You also mentioned your love life. Are you married?
I'm
Akashadi.
brutal, but
Okay, cause you know what happened, Lindy? Our first guest was Coach Rolani, and we asked him the very same question, and he said he was unmarried, got a footy, ageko available. So a lot of ladies were disappointed. Lindy, you are unmarried as well. I can confirm it now, cause she are you available in the market? You are also available. Wow.
my private is private. I think I'm not to talk about my journey in football.
Yeah, true. But I needed to deal with those stuff swiftly, so that Bang is going to distract her as we continue to chat.
Hi, guys. No, I enjoy.
All right. Have you ever heard of a guy called Baldwin Shabangu from Bushbuck?
Yes, Baldwin is a huge Sundowns fan, and this is for all, you know, my Twitter people, because the entire Twitter guys, like Baldwin and I go way back, and yeah, I think if you follow me and you know what's going on good Twitter, because you know, and you know, but awuyazazi na if ukhona la awuyazi nabantu nabompendulo ngiyababona la nabobongani.
No, I'm sure ukhona, but he said he's gonna come with nenye account engaziwa so that abantu bengezukubona.
Hi, hello Baldwin, and to the Maori Sundowns faithfuls, you know, and if family on Twitter, you know, when they band sayabo, siyabonga ukuthi nisjoin. Hey guys.
Lindy, you started your journey in AYFM. How was your time there?
Why was great because I had no journalism experience, but I was hungry, you know, more than anything I wanted to learn. And I told the news editor then, Uguti, listen, I've never done anything in broadcasting. I've never been on television. I've never been on radio. But, you know, more than anything, you know, how does broadcasting work? Because for the longest time, Pilani, I was a sports fan, you know. I was just a fan. So YFM was the launch pad for my career because a lot of people that they've produced have done incredibly well, you know. Tato Moeng is from YFM, Mutirisi Muhono is from YFM, Lindelani Serame is from YFM, you know. So, you know, I'm just this girl from a David Tony, you know, and I just wanted to learn. And taught me almost everything I knew about broadcasting. You know, that's okay, this is how you produce a story, this is how you edit, you know, a bulletin, this is how you conduct yourself in interviews and all of that. And I had to go for like training for like several months because we as an Augustine my voice is high pitched, you know. So we had to hey, I speak it hi guys, you know.
Awufani nathi zakutwitter.
Yeah.
Awufani nathi zakutwitter nje ezinomsindo nje vele.
You guys, you know, basically taught me everything I know about broadcasting, and I'll forever be grateful and indebted to Uzugile Majova and YFM, because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. Because when I got to Supersport, I had, you know, those sets of skills. Oh, okay, no, I can produce. A Supersport, okay, do field, you know, do something for Supersport Blitz. If I'm reporting on a netball story for Supersport Blitz, I can apply everything I learned back at Y. Because at Supersport, they don't spoon feed you, Pilani. You are given your match fixture, and that's it. And when MTC started, it was an inaugural tournament. So we didn't have any reference. You know, I'm like, okay, where were these guys playing? You know, so we were forced to learn and do research and do food, because it's not like the AXA Premiership. You can't go to Sokalatuma and check what happened the last time, you know, Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs met, because it's MTC and no one knows, you know. So yeah, YFM I am not going to lie. And I think Mangfi Alapaya, I just grabbed the opportunity with both hands, because when I got to YFM Pilani, I applied twice before I eventually got in for the Y Academy, which is an internship program. So only on the third try, then I made it in, you know. So I was like, no, Lindiwe, you know, you had 2 failed attempts, and now you're finally here. Like, you can't mess it up. You know, there's so many people who want this opportunity. And here you are, so you have to grab it with both hands. And that's what I did.
Hey, wayibambisisa futhi. Hey! But Lindy, one of your quotes, and I'm gonna read it for you. Men are the biggest stalkers. Why?
No, you know why? Because Abafana will know like a lot of things ngawe, ne? And it's because they go through your profiles on social media, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, but by a Abafana, like they stalk you. Like Abafana will go through your Insta stories, but they won't like your post on your timeline. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, Abafana, but
research.
You know, for the Twitter is like that, Mama. Why does your birthday make you anxious?
Anxious. Ooh, yeah. This is such a cool interview, because no one has ever asked me this in an interview. Okay, so I'm naturally, I'm very loud, I love people, but I'm also very much a loner. because I get really overwhelmed. And also, a friend of mine passed away 2 months before her 30th last year. So I always feel like, what if something is going to happen? What if I die? What if I get into an accident, you know? Because I know you don't celebrate before your birthday. So it makes me anxious in that sense. Then I just deactivate all my social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I won't tell on my birthday, you know? And I feel like those who know when my birthday is, I need back because you know, you don't need Facebook to remind you when my birthday is. Yeah,
true,
so if
true.
Because also I feel like some of the messages online aren't really genuine. Like, don't send me a HBD. Like, no. You know?
For the benefits of those who don't know when your birthday is, when is your birthday?
May 17th. And I spent my birthday with my family this year for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. All
thanks to lockdown. Yeah, boy.
Entirely bad.
Lindy, at Supersport, you are sharing a space with everyone's darling, Simply Carol. How is it like to work with her? Eish.
What? Can you imagine? Like, I grew up watching Carol Pilani, you know, and I used to watch her on the national broadcaster. I never even dreamt Uguti Carol would one day be in studio and I would be a Moses Mapida doing Kaiser Chiefs in the Lamontville Golden Arrows. And Carol Lindiwe Dube is at the Moses Mapida Stadium. Can you imagine? Like, I still cry when I think about it, or when I see my name with her name on the call sheets, you know? And I remember there was a press conference I attended a few years ago because I joined Supersport in September 2014. Was it 2013 when Pirates were playing the Champions League final? So that was a
2013.
Yes, so I covered the press conference for YFM. And remember at Supersport, we used to get those Supersport pins. So Tato gave one of those. And she was like, I see you at Supersport. This was only in 2013, Pilan. And I got to Supersport in December 2014. So for me, it's a dream come true to be working alongside Carol. I mean, Carol is like, you know, a legend, you know, and so many of us look up to her in terms of her work ethic, you know, how she carries herself. And you know, and I think this goes for a lot of women at Supersport, you know, personally, like, because I know there's so many people who want to be there. Like, if you make sure you 12:30, you know, just in case. And also, that's like one of the things that broadcast teaches you. You know, and people always say to me, you are so punctual. Like when I meet up with my loved ones, because I respect Sabantu and I respect, you know, just iskats in general. And that
because you were here at exactly 6 o'clock.
Thank you. You know what I do with my interviews on the Netball SA page? People must tune in between 12 o'clock every Wednesday and Friday. Sorry, I just missed 1 week because Benyak. Anyway, so I usually do, like, I go live at like 11:58. Then I let everyone join. And then my guest mala join maybe at 11:59. So when Maziti 12 o'clock, then so because I mean Pilani's you could have been doing something else. Now my viewers were too, you know, could be tweeting or getting ready for the English Premier League.
And I'm not sure whether our investigators are correcting that you were once a model.
Yes, I was in primary school. In primary school, obviously, you know, I wasn't exposed to isn't Disney like sports. I did athletics, but I sang in the choir like throughout my primary school years. And then in primary school, I wanted to be Miss South Africa. And yeah, for the longest time, in the election, you know, I'm a beauty pageant. I was Miss Davis. You know, I was that girl. And I think you can see it in my pictures and how I carry myself, you know, like I need for ratchet, you know, obviously I'm a classy girl, yes, but we are a lady, because that's what pageantry teaches you. You have always know, you know, a queen does this, a queen doesn't.
Stomach in, chest out.
Like a queen, like what is the best on match day? No, you know. So yeah, pageantry, I think in Fundiso meaning, you know, and those are still things that I apply in my everyday life. And I teach like young girls because, you know, this is how you carry yourself, you know. And yeah, I feel like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Ngiyabonga. Manje awuthi.
Like, this is the best interview I've done because of your amount of research and just the depth of it, because it's not just football driven. You did your research. And Usizo Mapena once said to me, when we were doing Future Champions Gauteng 2017, he said, the only thing that will separate you from the rest is your research. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, I go, you know, deep, and I go in with my research. Because
Manje tell us something. Labafana bebhola bahleli kuma DM like bathumele bathi hey Lindy, hey. Cause we once saw a player asking for a number on TV.
When was that? From who? Definitely not from me.
No, he wasn't asking a number from you, but he was asking, you know, during Nedbank Cup with those ladies who normally stand on the side.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. Obviously, Pilani, boys will be boys, men will be men. You'll get guys here and there, not just the players, hey? Like, even the technical stuff, like, will come to you and say, hi, and I'm Sanja, I see you wearing Sundowns colors, you know, we playing CAF Champions League or whatever, you know? But, and then you get some people, Abaksabai or Abaklonipai, who feel guti, you know, and I always tell people, guti, it's up to us women, uguti stila na yoganja ndentole. Because you can't necessarily entertain everyone who's in your DMs. Oh, Niti, this guy, you know?
Hey.
We always, as women, we are fighting so many battles. We always have to be cognizant of what it is that we do, whether it's online or whether it's just in general. Because whatever, when I'm pitch side, I'm not only representing myself, but I'm also representing as the nine want to be in my footsteps, you know. So I can't be sending a message to Ruti. Nah, Baba Fana, hey, busy, posta gumnandi. Do you get what I mean? So it's very important because as abantu besifazana sithina sibhekana nama challenges amaningi, and also I feel like it would take away from your true potential. Abantu would forget ukuthi we feel like Lindiwe has the potential, you know, to be the next Lindiwe Dube, you know? Because then once you start doing that, then people are going to label you as Tekomodisa's girlfriend. And Aksatiwa, you know, she's a sportscaster. She's an up-and-coming sportscaster. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, true. So, yeah. But I know that you are a big Chelsea fan. You spend your time in Anfield.
Yeah,
and you did it.
I need to last year I was covering the Netball World Cup.
Yeah.
Right? Which was in Liverpool. So obviously saying hey, you know, my blood is blue. Hey, I'm gonna go to Stamford Bridge because it was far. So Anfield was just here. So, you know, we hopped on a bus, we went to Anfield with Unusi Kazi of Netball South Africa. We had some time off, you know, and I also went to buy like my Liverpool brothers. I'm a share to Liverpool, you know, because when I know so many people who support Liverpool, and Mama, when you think they were like, thank you, Lindy, now I actually, so I like making other people happy. I really like making other people happy.
But how was your experience? I mean, Ugubase Enfield, like most guys here, will kill for an opportunity to Ugubase Enfield and to ungena with dressing room Liverpool. But when you were there, how was the experience like?
So it was truly amazing. Hey, like goosebumps, because in Nyangena, obviously, like, there's a lot of security and all of that. Nyangena, you fill in forms and they give you like a navigation thingy that you wear with your lanyard, and then again, just before the tour starts, then they play a video, Yaga Yagan Club, actually this is Enfield, welcome. And then they play like a montage, Pilan, and you get goosebumps while watching it. Like, oh, this is really happening. Like, I posted it on my stories. I was like, yo, this is like, you know how Europeans are, Jay. People are like, you know, but it was really nice. I love the experience. Yeah, ngele ngaya Old Trafford kodwa zange ngene because yo ithwa yabo iyabiza. So I just, you know, ngadlula nje ngendlela.
Shame. But I understand ukuthi nala South Africa futhi you have your favorite team.
Next question.
Okay, all right. Next question, all right. Okay, no, it's cool. Obviously, when Scarlett Boni MDC, boom, this beautiful young girl from Davidson, Lindiwe Dube, you know, good as soccer fans, it's not just the beauty that we look at as sportscasters, but also it's substance that you bring to the game. And we realized, most of us realized, you are not here because uzosebenza, but you understand football as well. Did you grow up in a football-loving family?
My dad used to play golf. My late dad used to play golf. I grew up at Davidson, and I think that's where my influence comes from. Because every weekend, I'm a top 8, now top 4, you know. So that's all I did basically. Like on weekends, we have not December, Ubugeli tournament, you know, from the 15th of December up until the 31st of December. So that's what we did. And I was a bit of a tomboy, man, growing up. Being marbles, now my topi, you know. So I grew up with boys, and eventually most of the boogie baller. Then by a challenge, okay, no, this is what happens. It's 11v11 and all of that, you know. Then I'm like, oh, but for the longest time, then I was a fan because I think you aren't really exposed to like a lot of careers, you know. I was okay. So fan, and then what? You know, it was only in 2012 when I decided to get into broadcasting. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Hey, I'm very inquisitive. I'm eager to learn. You know, and that's the thing about sports. Like you said, sports people are very pedantic. Like looks, and I only say looks are just a bonus. Hey, like. And as women, that's why we constantly doing our best. We constantly working twice as hard as our male counterparts. Because yes, you're presentable, but what about your content? What about your delivery? You know, where you watching the entire 90 minutes? We ask the 60th minutes. You know, we ask Pirates or we ask Sundowns. Maybe like you have to follow it. You know, I see in because I'm just channel hopping. Do you get what I mean?
And I understand, yeah.
Yeah, so you invest, like you need to invest a lot. We are yes, we are Buga, but you also want to constantly improve as a sportscaster. So you watch your senior anchors, you watch your Julia Stewarts, you watch your Tatum Away, okay, Pumlani Msibi, you know, Simply Carol, and also you are as good as your last game. You know, the best athletes in the world, but still they want more. Like I had an interview recently, no, Coach Peter Msimani, and I'm like, but coach, you've won almost everything. And he was like, but who am I, Lindiwe? Who am I? I still want this. I still want that. Can you imagine? So you can't just say, give me, oh, but I covered the netball. I covered the netball World Cup. I did the first 3 seasons of the multi-choice disc challenge, you know, and yeah, into PSL, and that's it. You want more. You constantly want more. You feel like, oh, I didn't like gaming Layer Pirates and Black Leopards. I feel like I should have used this word instead of that. Yeah, but improve.
Tell me, take me through your day. You are preparing for, let's say, Maritzburg United versus Golden Arrows. Obviously, those two teams are not your teams that always enjoy too much airplay. Yes, Lindy, sitting in a hotel room, it's a win, is preparing for Lamontville Golden Arrows versus Maritzburg United. How do you prepare for your day?
Preparation doesn't start on match day. Like the moment your monthly schedule, Lindiwe, in the month of July, you're doing, you know, Maritzburg United and Lamontville Golden Arrows, you're doing Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, you're doing Amazulu and Polokwane City. Then obviously you take it one game at a time. So I'm going to focus on Maritzburg United and Lamontville Golden Arrows. You watch their previous games. So it's okay. Utolama starting lineups from the previous games. Obviously, you check your suspension list from the PSL. Leading up to match day, who's suspended? You know, who got a red the last time? Ubano or injured, you know, and if this guy is injured, then who comes in for him? Do you get what I mean? So preparation full match day doesn't start then. And abantu mhlambe bacabanga ukuthi no, you get to match venue and we are funda somewhere. Awufundi lutho, like it's all up to you. And because it's live television, Pilani, anything can go wrong. You know, you can get there, Eric Tinkla Usawa, and he's just giving you one answers. You know, or a director as you know, you know, they're like, oh no, Lindiwe, so you know, do you get what I mean? So it's very unpredictable. You can never say, yes, you do your prep and you always over prepare, but you always need to be, you need to stand by for anything because it's live television. Anything can go wrong. Okay, an hour before kickoff, we're going to do coaches' interviews. You know, we change house. Many people talk about, you know, they're like, oh, what's the piece? You know, so there's a lot of complexities that it's in like on match day, and you just need to be prepared for anything, and that's the beauty of live television.
You once did Soweto Derby ukichopper.
Yes.
Well, now it's on this into.
No, I'm saying I'm telling his Ketelayo. You know, I think the beauty of working for a brand like Supersport is that almost they reward you. Do you get what I mean? So that's what happened. And I covered the derby. I remember I was so scared. And I was like, yo, what if I don't have connection? What if I can't hear my director? You know, they were like, just relax. You know, just relax and have fun. And when I got there, I was like, it was really
and I'm sure Fiso Mambo was not giving you time, no rest.
No, I was like, I'm like, yo, what if you're better? What if I need some Kosiam? You know, I don't know, like I'll be up in the air. Oh my goodness, what if something goes wrong? And they're like, just relax. And Robert's why it's a corner, you know? And Rob, can you imagine a whole Robert Marau, you know? Like, who did you do it somewhere in the shop? Matube. I'm like, thank you, Robert. You know, there's, now traffic, it's backlog, you know, with a few minutes to go till kickoff. The Golden Highway. Yo, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Yo.
And I remember Ngilanga, you had to stand in for Uminidamini. We home ground.
On home ground.
How was it like?
Yo, all the glory belongs to God, hey? With home ground, because I've been doing like a lot of inserts, you know, but it's also different because home ground is it's more lifestyle and, you know, casual. But like with home ground, I'm speaking it. It's match day 15 in the Absa Premiership because you don't know when the episode is gonna air. So my producer is like, this is not match day live, relax, you know. And you can be very girly and casual and fun, you know, because it's home ground, it's a lifestyle magazine show. You don't have to be studio, you know. So I have fun.
And you share no Lungile to like Mr. TV himself. Mr. TV himself, eh?
Like Ulungile, guys. If longevity was a person, it would be Lungile Hatu. Gunini, you know.
And like
nice guy, hey, very professional. So I really enjoy home ground. Also because home ground affords me so much freedom, you know, like on match day I can't rock up in a skimpy you know, but on home ground, because it's a different market, I'm allowed, like Minnie and I can rock up, you know, and look very girly and whatnot. But on match day I'm not going to be talking to Peter Simani cleavage, no ways, you know.
Okay, no, I'm gonna come back on that one. I'm gonna come back on that one. Because back on about fan base.
Yes, my baby.
I was about to say fan base, your baby.
Oh,
your
baby. I like how when they do things as super sports, they align them with your personality. Do you get what I mean? Because you have a Simply Carol who's doing extra time on Mondays. You have Ulazi Zukuku who does Soccer Africa on Thursdays. You have Tatu Mweng who does Glad Africa Show on Fridays. And then there's Lindiwe on a Sunday, you know? And fan base is so close to my heart, Pilani, because it's all about the fans. You know, for the longest time, we've said fans don't have a voice. You know, yes, we talk online and whatever, but that's where it pretty much ends, you know. So when they told us, you know, there's going to be a new show, fan base, it's completely different because there's no expert there. Fans are the experts, you know. I was really happy. Like, I was really thrilled. And also because I think I speak to fans in a language that they understand. If you switch to Spain, you know, that actually that's Lindy. Like, I know him, you know. I want to also allow him freedom, Lindy kabuye noma mhlawumbe angaphendula umbuzo wakho. Lindy kabuye lo nakulata Champions League relata netbag relata Absa Premiership, you know. But I really enjoy it. Like, fan base is so close to my heart because it's for the fans, and you have all these fans from different walks of life. Abanye of life. Oh, sloom. Abanye batafona, and then ubuyo uyakhala. You know, you have Swiso Kumeta, who's very calm. The stats guy, you know. You have Abo Spirit Mandela, you have Abo Paul, like Abo Walter. Like, it's so close to my heart. Your fan base. And more than anything, we've become this family, you know. Sometimes my name stayed your game Chiefs bias, they are supporting the Chiefs. But I love my grandstand because I'm like, Mom Sevens, you know, I'm there pitch side. So I'm like, we are Salasi too, you know? Mango Sundowns, Champions League, Yasalale, Guma stands. Because we family. Listen, that's where the fun is. That's where the fun is.
and that is where our Baldwin normally hide, yeah?
Yeah.
Lindy, I know that you are a young lady that likes to have a lot of fun. You like swimming a lot, and your swimwear game is close to 10. It's 9.5 out of 10.
I'm Gmail
man. What's your favorite destination?
Locally or just in general?
In general, yeah.
It's in locally. I like simplicity. I like a lot of greenery and, you know, and serenity. I like the simple things. You know, I like to drive away. When we have like a rare weekend off, go away, go to Mpumalanga, Kruger National Park. My younger sister and I recently went to Kruger National Park before lockdown was implemented. Yeah, I like the greenery. I like peace and quiet. You know, I love nature. I love the wildlife. When I'm at animals, you know, you just hear the sounds of inyoni. It's so beautiful. And yeah, I'd love to travel to like a few places. Obviously, before then, you know, and so, you know, and I'm planning to travel. You know, in the near future, you know, I'd like to go to France. I'd like to go to the UK again. I want to go to Stamford Bridge. Like, I'd really love to go to Stamford Bridge. And yeah, I'm adventurous and I like trying out new things, you know? So yeah.
And then Ulindi, I think it was the biggest shock of the year last year. Or last season, let me put it that way. Because yeah, here is Lindy receiving the biggest award in South African football alongside the late Ushukare Kulu, not Dr. Siyabonga Nomvete. How was it like for you, the Chairman's Award?
First of all, Pilani, I didn't know because May for me is netball month. So usually in May, so between April and June, I cover the Telkom Netball League, and I also do the NFT playoffs, you know, at Africa. Because busy, man, you know. So I usually do netball. So ngale weekend layo mina, I was working on netball. So I did Friday and Saturday, and then midweek, I totally called from the office. Are you attending the PSL Awards? No, I have netball on Sunday. I did red carpets in 2017. I wasn't working in 2018. And I'm not attending this year. And they said, no, when Umelwen's in netball? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing netball on Sunday. That's okay, cool. And then they arranged someone to do netball on Sunday, and then Bangfonela ba say, "Hi Lindiwe, we'd like you to attend the PSL Awards as a multi-choice guest. You know, as an MTC graduate, we want you to be there as a multi-choice guest." Now it's like 1 week to the awards. I don't even have an outfit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, thank you guys, cool. And then, okay, so now I need to plan my outfits. I get an outfit quickly. Now, I'm netball, so I probably went, I think, on Tuesday for my fitting. And then on Friday, I just picked up the dress. I didn't even fit, you know, I just picked up the dress because I had netball. So pick up your rock, and then I drove to netball. Because on match days, we arrive like 3 hours before the first center pass, basically, you know? Yeah, so I got there, got my dress. Cute, you know. Cool Saturday.
No, lally cute, lally cute.
Thank you. Okay, so I get to Durban, Gumnandi, I attend the awards now, you know. And then in Shelly maybe table 16 or whatever. Someone like, no, maybe like table 4. I remember I was sitting right next to Mamelodi Sundowns, you know, Coach Pito, I put Dennis, Nabashampo were there. So I'm busy, then the chairman, you know, we end the welcome speech here. But you know, it's Dr. Ivan Course. I'm like, he's gonna hop on and on and on. Then we log on to Twitter. Hashtag PSL Awards. And then he goes on, oh no, welcome, Matete. And then I show you this year's recipient for the PSL Chairman's Award. Ladies and gentlemen, what's he missing? No, before that, I ain't man saying yes, no man. My MTC, and he's like, you know, she started in the MTC and she's grown in leaps and bounds. And I'm like, wait, but now I want to tell you now when I was like, we don't know. Like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mrs. Mrs. So I received
no, the church thing was talking for you, huh?
Yeah. And then what's Mrs. Lindiwe do? You know, hey, no, I don't even know. And then our steady camera guy, Usi Puyeza with his camera. I'm like, what do I do? If you see the clip, we have one who's in I'm like, Yenzen. The lady's like, how? You know? And then obviously then on stage, I'm like, I'm born in his tunes. I wasn't know what I'm Kaula or do you hang him or whatever. Hi, then yeah, so I'm thinking it's like an award, it's an actual accolade. Can't run niggy check, it's now time, you know, if one lava from the PSL. Then yes, and yes, so I'm like, do I go up? Oh, and to Sabi's about to go the late, and then we Dr. Seabo and it. Okay, cool. And obviously there were mixed emotions, especially on social media. But it's also because we work in sports, Pilani, I think it's normal. One, there's always gonna be an argument with whoever wins an award. Ronwen Williams was voted goalkeeper of the season, and everyone was like, "No, why not Dennis Onyang? Why not Dennis Onyang?" Do you get what I mean? Yeah. The same thing with the Chairman Award. Everyone was like, "Why not Eko Modise? Who's this Lindiwe Dube girl? What did she do to deserve this award? Because she's from the MTC. Yes, we've seen her grow. Is it because she built her mother a house and all of that?" And it's fine because I think throughout my life, you know, and everything in my years, I've had to grow a thick skin, you know, from pageantry because by average, no, Lindiwe, you're too skinny, no, you're too short, you can't do this, you can't do that.
You're never too perfect anyway.
When I auditioned at YFM, I got rejected twice. And no, whatever, you're not ready, your voice, blah, 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 blah. So you learn to accept Uguti as he isn't. It wasn't my time, you know? When I won the PSL Chairman's Award, I was like, God, it's your will, it's not mine, you know? People are allowed to have their own opinions, you know? And it's sports. It's only normal. Why was this guy voted man of the match? Why is Kabelo Shamini voted man of the match? You know, why not given to Fortune Makarini? I feel like he had a better game or whatever. It's sports, it happens. The only thing but not Dilanayo, obviously after a few days, is that people will say, yeah, next thing, Uleli knows Banban, you know, she slept with so and so and so. Which for me and any other woman is like the biggest challenge. Because whatever a woman achieves is always scrutinized and questioned, you know? But if it's a Robert Marau, no one is going to say, why Roberts? Do you get what I mean? So
no, I
why
understand.
are we giving women the same treatment that we give guys? Like, we already, I'm fighting you better, Leoguti. I'm not just a pretty face. I'm here to learn. I'm here to work. I'm applying myself, you know? And then Roberts, when Roberts hosts the Champions League final, Roberts uyinja. I'm not saying I'm anywhere near where Robert Marawa is, Pilani. You know, I love Roberts. I respect his craft, and he knows Guti. I'm always learning and from him. And I don't know what to do. You know, I feel like sometimes my questions are too long, you know, and then they say better or whatever. And he'll just say, no, keep it simple. Like, just keep it simple. Let the coach do all the talking and whatever. But it's really sad that all we need. Then imagine we're like, why not Teko Budisa? Where's Teko? Teko just retired. We are not winning the Chairman's Award. If it's God's will, it's God's will. If it's my time, it's my time. Because Nami Ngwaziluguti know when certain doors were slammed in my face, I was like, then it's not my time. Do you get what I mean? But it's fine. Sure. Everyone can have their own opinions. And imagine, I take everyone on social media. Who's this Lindiwe Dube girl? You don't watch MTC. I will like it, but no, you know, it's your opinion. And
you just broke my heart. And I understand what you are talking about. Whenever abantu besifazane they achieve great things,
yes,
it always very oh, maybe she slept with someone, or is this, or is that. Is that the only challenge that you have experienced in the industry?
Wait 1 second. Stop. Just 1 second.
Guys, we are enjoying our time and we're enjoying ourselves with Lindiwe. Remember, if you've got any questions that you would like me to ask her, please post them so that Ezowazi Uguti respond. We are chilling with Lindiwe Dube. She's a sportcaster for Super Sport. She hosts Event Base, which is a fans segment multi-choice Namago Super Sports. She's also you're back. Yeah, I'm back.
Sorry.
The Sawi advert, the Sawi Puzamat.
Before the ad break, what are the challenges that I
face?
There's quite a lot of challenges. Hey, one, like I said, whatever you do will always be scrutinized because you are a girl and you are pretty. You know, did you sleep with someone? You know, do you know what you're actually doing? So that's why women can never ever drop the ball because there's so many people watching and they're watching for different reasons. You know, and even after the Chairman's Award, I felt like there was a lot of pressure to deliver. Because now everyone is like, you know, and people listen. And they tell you, hi, this is game me one. We were watching the same game. Like, you know. But yeah, I think that's one of the challenges. And obviously, you know, having men constantly even when it's not business related, can you just relax? We're all here to work, you know. I think that's another challenge. And to get in your pants, but it's very important to stick to be true to yourself and remember why I am here and where it started. Because if you look at my broadcasting gigs that I've got, you know, that I've received thus far, YFM I had to audition, Supersport I had to audition, and it's publicly like announced. So if you can imagine, if you start sleeping your way up, you can't really sustain it. Like, it's not sustainable. Because what happens if to get a job at multi-choice, then what? You know, because then now I have to deliver, you know? And it's even how I think now no more audition now or whatever. Like, okay, now it's how come netball league. And you're like, oh, netball, what should I say, man? Whatever. They're like, listen, you know? So, yeah, man, my challenge is money, man. And, yeah, there's quite a few. I mean, even transport issues when I started, like in 2016, I'm out the back then, and we're doing netballs, we have so. But if not me, then who? Like, who must face lesos in Toledo, you know? Because those are the things that you learn to appreciate when you have what you have now. We are about to come with benginokulalela office, like, because bengichayisa ebusuku, I'd have netball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'd sleep at the office on Friday and Saturday. Luckily, because it's super sporting gym and all of that, you can just shower, downstairs. You meet everyone at Bidvest Car Rental and Tatimoto, and you go to the match venue. And mangvele TV when I was going to the office. So yeah, challenges are always there, man.
Yeah. No, it's a very difficult industry for you guys, especially the females. Because ne super sports nayo multi choice nje as a company awuzange ube ne story esihle, especially in the last 2 years on social media. There were a lot of scandals, people getting jobs for sleeping with so and so and all those kind of things. But anyway, let's move from that. 2023. Can you tell people what is happening in South Africa in 2023?
2023, South Africa is hosting the Netball World Cup for the first time on African soil, And yeah, I think Netball South Africa have done incredibly well over the past few years, Pilani. I mean, when you look at even before, when Fikile Mbalula was still the sports minister, we didn't have a netball league before he stepped in. When he stepped in, then we started having the Brutal Fruit Netball League, which is now the Telkom Netball League. A bevy of our netballers, like the Spa Protea girls, play abroad. Carla Mostert plays in Australia. Phumza Maweni plays in Australia. Denise Porchita, Shadeen van der Merwe, they all play, in the Sunbelt Super League in Australia, and they've done so well. Ziggy Berger, Kanye Sachawan is also abroad. And it's all because of the work that Netball South Africa has been doing over recent years. When the Spa Proteas would play against Australia, like, who would get like a hiding, when you'd have like a big score margin, but now, because of the work that they've done over the years, having worked with Norma Plum and the national team, the score difference, Manji, is like a two margin, goal difference or whatever. When we played in the Netball World Cup semi-final against Australia, like, the score difference was 55-53. Australia is the #1 team in the world. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Also, because I feel like they undermined South Africa, because in the first quarter they didn't feel their strongest team. And then we showed them play. Second quarter, and then they saw South Africa, So kudos to Netball South Africa. And that's also the conversation we're driving with Lockdown TV. We want the girls to get used to, being in the spotlights, because netball is like so neglected. It's always footballers this, footballers that, and all of that, So we're starting the work now. And over the years, Netball South Africa has invested so much, in our girls. So very excited. 2023 Netball World Cup in Cape Town on African soil.
I'm sure you'll be the Robert Marawa, or no, not the Robert Marawa. You'll be the star of the show. And I must so Lindiwe, you'll be taking us through, because I know people like me in netball. I mean, for obvious reasons. When netball is playing, Abafana will go and watch for a few minutes, not for the sports per se, but for people who are playing the sports, and which I think it was normal back then. And here we are now, preparing for U2023. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done, especially by people like you, to encourage interest in netball. I mean, we cannot only be football fans on Twitter, but you can always engage us, you can always tag us, and you can also encourage about netball who would know they must have a conversation with us on social media as well, just to bring us as a fan base in netball as well, because we really need to support South Africa. Lindy, and I know that Uguti, when you did EMDC before, you saw a lot of talent. Your best MDC 11.
Sure, my best MDC 11. Yo. Okay, at goalkeeper, I'd have Mpho Mateja of
Sundowns.
He was still with Sundowns. Yeah. Mpho Mateja, and he actually won the championship with them. Mucheka was still playing MDC, guys, when I was doing MDC. Like, they had like the best defense. Mucheka, Madisha, Harold Majaribo, who was there. I was getting me Sundowns. But I'm trying to think. Maritzburg, I really liked Maritzburg back then. Sure. MTC best 11.
Hmm.
So because man science MTC besese khona abo obani Philani Cele of Chiefs. Abo obviously Nkosi Phile, you know, in the midfield angeke ngize ngimshiye. Yeah, Nkosi Phile Ngcobo. Given Tibedi was there. Wiseman Wayua was playing MTC. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, yo. There's so many players, and this was like such a long time ago.
You've given me 6 names now. 5 to go.
Sure.
You've given me 6 names.
Who else? Busibego played MTC when I was doing it.
Bego from Arrows, ne?
From Arrows, yes.
Yeah.
No, this guy from Marisbeck United that I really liked. He was really good. Bandile Shandu was
Bandile, yes.
Bandile Shandu. Who else from? Sure. I'm trying to think up front. Busibego. Nutuzos Bia.
Oh yeah.
Both twins were playing left and right wing when I was doing MTC Sharks.
Yeah. We almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 more.
No. Are the twins there?
Well, the Shandu.
The Paris North twins.
Oh, the what's their name?
Seth and Brandon.
The Arrows twins. Oh, the Arrows twins. Oh, the Perusna.
They both played left and right wing.
Oh, Perusna twins. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So I have to have Nkosinasis in my back four, like of golden arrows. Yo, that is
okay.
Also, because I'm trying to
No,
someone from Amatax. Actually, because the first season was won by Amatax. I really like that team.
They had Obumfulwana.
Yeah, Ubuchano Mfulwana. Kona the guy who was number 7.
Matonsi.
Went AWOL. He was a forward, man. This guy, he had a good season when I was doing MTC. First season with Taiwan. Utogozan Ban. No, not Togozan. I just forgot his name. He was a number 7. He played up front. Okay. Yeah, I really like that guy. How many names left?
No, you've given me substitutes now.
Yeah. Okay. Dube, like playing MTC. Yo.
Okay.
No, these are some of my standout players. Lungelo Dube was yeah.
Who's coaching this team for you? Who's coaching this MTC team?
Sure. Wait. Let me list top 3, and then we can shortlist and okay. Vusi. Of course.
Vusi Vilagaz, ne?
Yes.
Kanu, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coach Arthur Zwane. Yo, Nyamthando Arthur Zwane.
Yeah.
Yo, Nyamthando. Like I respect umsebenzi wakhe and you know the calmness and sure. And who else? Yo.
Angithi uyamthanda nothi ukuthi engakwashela amati. Nobani?
My number 1 coach is David Notwani.
David Notwani. Okay. And I just wanted to ukuthi ngilethe clarity la ukuthi you just like umsebenzi ka Arthur Zwane not ukuthi angawasha ama sneakers wakho.
Oh guys.
No, it's okay.
So
it's okay.
Number 3, Busmuzi. Okay, so Arthur Zwane and Busmuzi Vilagazi, 2 assistants, and David Notwani, the head coach. All
right. Now your PSL 11.
Ooh, PSL 11. Sharks. Is this like recent or can be?
You can give me recent. You can give me recent.
Recent. Okay, up front. Let me see. So in the 4-4-2. So I need 2 players.
All right. 4-4-2.
Sure. I'm trying to think. This is like recent, ne?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like recent doesn't mean like last season, like the current season.
Yeah, no, you can even give me from last season. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Hey, now I'm a striker's vet. Hey, because I'm going to maybe okay, Dennis Onyango at the back, goalkeeper.
All right. Onyango, yeah.
Okay, so a back four. Rushin, Deruk.
Yeah, Deruk, yes.
Musali Busa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moscow is.
Thokozisi Dube ndawo uthola amakhadi hey uyabhukwa yo.
Hey, always injured.
Thokozisi Dube. Ay.
One more.
No, I keep Thokozisi lapha.
All right, same keep.
Sure. I'm trying to think. Sure.
I wish you go to the spoiler.
No, I like Sfiso. Sfiso Shanti.
Oh, it's that. Yeah, Shanti, yeah.
And maybe. What does Nascimento play? A move, Annie?
Yeah, left center back.
Yeah, Fago Ricardo.
Okay. Nascimento, okay. Right?
And then
yeah, we done. Tembazwane. Yes.
I get someone who thinks supporting Sundowns last one. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yo, someone who take Matoho. Ish. Yeah, I want now. Hey guys, okay, yo. So Tembazwane is there, right? Shompo Kekana.
Oh, okay, the captain, yeah.
Yeah. Someone at Sundowns
11. This is Lindi's 11, not someone else. So even if you can the whole Sundowns team.
Tabo no Tata.
No that. Oh yes.
Yeah. Tabo no Tata.
One more. Because it's number 442.
Yeah, 442, right? So yeah. We say Tabo no Tata. Who else? Monday, I'm trying to play away from Mamelodi Sundowns because my Ben, definitely Ben Mutwari.
Okay. Yeah, your front two.
Oh, Ben Mutwari or Musanyatama, actually.
Okay. Umusa Sombege Penchine.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, is like one of my favorite all-time midfielders. Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
Your front two.
Oh, my front two. Okay, guys. I'm trying to think. Sure, my front two. Someone that thinks I put his Sundowns.
Nah, but no more.
Who should I put it in my front two? Yo. Sure. I'm trying to think. Like fella, these are like goal poachers. Yo, are we fooling you?
Last two, we have 1 minute left.
Oh my gosh. I just need 2 players, right?
Yeah, just 2 players.
Okay, coach, I'll give you the coach in the meantime.
Yeah.
Please, Siman.
Obvious.
Okay.
20 seconds. Listen, Lindy.
Yes.
Lindy, you owe us those 2 players, but let me say thank you very